Hello everyone out there and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire. And today I am going to be bringing you Alanis Morissette. Now I do remember when she came out with her album Jagged Little Pill. And it was like hit after hit after hit song on that. But I also remember, well, we'll get into that afterwards. I can't remember the year. It was maybe the mid-90s. Right before I went into the military. But I remember, yeah, because there were so many songs on there. But I loved her singing style because it's kind of folky, pop, rock kind of sounding. She has her own distinct voice that whenever you hear her on the radio, you can tell it's an Alanis Morissette song. So without further ado, let's get into You Ought to Know. I briefly remember this song, but never seen the video.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. I know the version of me. Is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Would she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you hold me until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. There was a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you fuck her?
Oh Lord, I've said that to my ex before.
Fuck her. 'Cause the love that you gave every day wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hold me until you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Love that little intro. Okay. So, you find a picture. Grainy picture, but anyways, that is a perfect song to get back at your ex with, because that song says it all right there. I mean, she's basically saying that she's all messed up now, but she's sticking around to remind him of the mess he left behind, because she left her claim on him. And even though he is with someone else, she is pulling out all these little things like, will she go down on you in an elevator? Will she have your baby? And I love the part where she's like, and every time someone scratches their nails on your back, I hope you feel it. Can you feel it? Meaning that I'm feeling that she's moved on in kind of an aspect, because she's already scratched someone else's back. So she's asking him if he feels it now. But yeah. But that's what happens when you get into a relationship and you tell someone that you love them, and then you just and you're with them for a while, and then you just dump them to the side. They're gonna have that wrath that's gonna come back most of the time and bite you in the ass, especially if you leave the relationship unresolved and just for someone else, not caring about that person the way that you promised them that you would. And I think most people can relate to this video, because I'm pretty sure, as a human being, it's very rare that we find that one true love on our first try and we're able to stay with that person forever. I mean, it does happen, but I'm just saying that the majority have probably gone through this scenario where they thought they found their true love and everyone was happy in that relationship and things were going great, and all of a sudden, and then that person just ghosts you or leaves you and gives you no exception of why they left you, other than they just left you. And you're left with all of these woes about, okay, how can I get back at him? You know, I'm gonna use all of these things that we used to do, and I'm gonna bring them up every time I see you. And I want you to know. And she's basically saying, you ought to know all these things that I gave to you. And can anyone else compare to that? So she's rhetorically, I guess, saying or asking this guy, because I don't know if she's actually confronted him, because it doesn't show her confronting him in the video. But in the song, it sounds like she's either singing it out loud for validation, or she's actually met him and she's actually saying all this stuff to him. It's kind of open for interpretation. That's how all music is mostly, you know, especially when it comes to videos getting involved, because the video can be doing one thing while the song is actually representing most of the song, but the video just throws in a little bit of visuals to heighten the song, so to speak. But anyways, that was my reaction to Alanis Morissette. You Ought to Know, the official music video. And I hope that you guys all appreciate that video. And I want you to... that was what I was going to look up. Someone told me at one time that Alanis Morissette was... Oh, Lord. Because I react to Morissette Amon on here from the Philippines. And they said that they were either related or they got the name or something or other. Because I never really found out where she's from or anything like that. Listen. Okay, Alanis Nadine Morissette. Born June 1st, 1974. Oh, she's Canadian and American singer. Okay. Songwriter, musician, record producer, and an actress. So what did she act in? Regarded as the queen of all rocks. Hold on. Queen of alt rock angst. So it means like vengeful. She's the queen of vengeful songs. Okay. She became a cultural phenomenon for her emotive mezzo-soprano voice and confessional songwriting. She has sold more than 60 million records worldwide. Her accolades include a Brit Award, 7 Grammy Awards, and 14 Juno Awards, and nominations for 2 Global Awards and a Tony Award. Okay. So now I want to find out Morissette related to Morissette Amon. Let's see. Alanis Morissette and Morissette Amon are not related. The confusion likely comes from their similar sounding names. Alanis Morissette is a Canadian singer, while Morissette Amon is a Filipino singer. Okay. So, I mean, that's what someone told me when I was reacting to a Morissette Amon song. So, it says right here that they definitely are not related. It's just a similarity. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed that video reaction. And until my next video reaction from the U.S. to wherever you are in the world, I hope you stick around and come back and see the next one. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.